Welcome to the Bottle Poppin' Podcast, where Meg and Heather share their love for oils, friendship, and entrepreneurship. Let's get it poppin'.
Hey everyone, this is Meg.
Hi there, this is Heather.
And we are the Bottle Poppin' Podcast. So Heather, what are we popping open today?
We are popping open a bottle of cardamom today.
I was super happy to see I still had this because I thought I had lost this bottle because I have traveled with this bottle before.
Okay.
Specifically because it does a whole bunch of different things. So this is one you could use for respiratory health, but it also helps with upset tummy, that type of thing. And I used to travel with a friend who often would travel with DigestZen.
Okay.
And she would always preemptively apply DigestZen before the plane would take off. And I really don't like the smell of DigestZen. And so I started traveling with this when I traveled with her and just be like, here, why don't you use this instead? It works just as well, but I like the smell. And I think people around you like the smell too.
Well, and it is an ingredient inside DigestZen, so it still is effective for that same thing. Yes, and it's great for upset stomachs, and I feel like it helps with respiratory stuff, so easy breathing. So that is actually a really good choice.
And it's like, I really like the smell. It kind of smells like eucalyptus.
Okay.
And then it's like that cooling, refreshing, and even like just holding it up to my nose, I'm a little congested right now, and I just feel everything opening up. And so it's interesting because cardamom, like you don't cook or, eat eucalyptus, but this is an oil that you can use in the kitchen as well.
So I could not find my bottle, and so usually it does sit by my kitchen things because it can be used. This can be used all three ways: internally, one of them, topically and aromatically. So since I cannot do the taste test, are you willing to do a taste test for us?
I will do it.
Thank you. Because I'm wondering if it's got that minty, cooling flavor as well.
No.
Okay.
A little bit. Okay, so yeah, it has that a little bit, but the flavor is definitely not minty. It is very herbaceous flavor-wise.
Okay.
So yeah, I can see, like, I know cardamom is used a lot, like especially in like Indian foods and stuff like that. I don't even know that I taste that flavor profile.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it tastes like, but it's definitely more herbaceous versus the cooling effect.
So it specifically says traditional Indian sweets and teas.
Oh, okay.
Do you get the tea part?
Yeah, I totally get the tea part. I
Okay.
could even see it blending with sweets.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That makes more sense than like the sauces and stuff on top of rice that I was originally thinking.
Right. Okay. So don't put your lid on yet, because one more test. Is it cooling if you apply it to your skin?
Oh, yeah. Good question. Yes, but again, gentle.
Okay. Not like peppermint.
Nowhere near like peppermint. But yeah, just a little bit of tingling.
Okay. Okay. So you travel with this one. Honestly, this is not one that I've probably used very much. So are you using this other ways as well?
I mean, I know when I traveled with it initially, it was to try to dissuade somebody from using DigestZen and sit next to me for a long flight. But I also just thought, because it's so good with opening up airways as well. So if you were to start getting a scratchy throat or something like that on the trip, it's like two birds, one stone. And so, yeah, that's why I was traveling with it. I definitely don't use it that often either. I have used it before in a steaming mug to, again, open up the airways, and that works really well. So you just, boil some water, add a drop of oil. I'm pretty sure I did cardamom and lemon, and then just lean over it, put a towel over you so that all the steam just can like come up and open up everything. And it works really well for that.
Okay, so I have done that before as well, except I used eucalyptus and lemon, except like you said, you can't take the eucalyptus internally. So my problem with making that steam mug is that when I'm done with it, I can't drink it like a tea. So I end up putting it in the diffuser and using it as like a diffuser blend. I usually add a little bit more oil to it. But if you did the cardamom and lemon, then
Yeah.
you could technically use it as a drinking tea and as the steam mug at the same time.
Yeah, such a great idea. And also because it's gentler, sometimes with eucalyptus, it kind of burns the eyes as well. And I don't
Yes.
feel like this one does that.
Okay.
So, yeah, get yourself another bottle of cardamom.
I think I will.
So, and this one has a whole bunch of different applications, not just the things we've talked about, but it looks like it can help with things like hormone health, muscle pain as well, skin irritation, and even fungal issues on the skin. So it's a pretty diverse oil.
Well, and from an emotional standpoint, it is the oil of objectivity. So it says it helps individuals regain objectivity, mental sobriety, and self-control. So I think, again, we've talked recently, a lot of oils could be used for today's society and where we are. And I think that cardamom would be a good addition to add to that list.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm going to use this, like maybe find a diffuse. I mean, maybe I'll just diffuse lemon and cardamom since we've been talking about that today, because that's, yeah, that will be helpful.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, anything else on cardamom?
It's going back on my list.
Yep. Yeah, I love podcasts like this where we realize how awesome our oils are or remember how awesome our oils are. So, yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully, those of you listening feel the same way and enjoyed this episode. Feel free to share it with a friend and pull out your cardamom oil and start using it more often. Thanks so much for listening. We'll have a brand new episode next week.
Thanks for tuning in. For more information, you can follow these bottle poppin' ladies at bottlepoppinpodcast.com. Tune in next week to learn about what bottle we're poppin'. Until next time, take care. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This podcast is not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent any disease.